Yeah, I like that one girl. She's really good. And we seem to be on on a psychic level of our own because I was saying shit, and then I watched her video and it was saying the same shit. Now this dude's telling me my collars are up. Yeah, I gotta get dressed. I'm going out. I'm going out to get me about an ounce. Where's my fucking Z? You wanted a Z? Did you have any money, Milaba? No. You wanted a $250 bag of pie? Here you go. Daddy split it with you. You can have half a Z. Okay. Milaba began to roll old Dutchy style joints. Swisher Sweet style joints, Milabot does. That's what blew my mind. Just like her mother. Her mother used to do that. Milabot takes her two little thumbnails, a big fat Dutch master. On our first date, I watched her do this incredulously. I was like, because I roll cones. I just stuff the weed in like Asian style or, just like stuffing weed into a pre-made cone. She takes her two fucking little girl nails, splits a Dutchie down the center, an old stogie, begins to empty out the weed, begins to stuff in the weed, puts in some grape flavoring to seal it, drizzles honey on top of the, seals the joint. But before she does, she drizzles honey down the center of it. And I'm like, I ain't seen that in years. And I'm just like, this is gonna taste real good. And she pinches the ends, makes a little cardboard filter from a pack of cigarettes, stuffs it in the end, begins licking the joint, drying it. Just let that dry there. And it's a big fat. She rolled two joints. One was honey and one was grape. And I'm just like, I love you. I'm so in love with you. Ugh. And she begins throwing out the tobacco. She's good like that. Real good like that. Tastiest joint ever. Best joint roller under the fucking sun. She takes big cloudy hits too. She likes weed. Sips wine. Growls at me. Good girl. Token joints. Bought her some big hoop earrings. But I'm going down there. I'm gonna pick out something for a little bit. All right. But no, I seen all that shit. My phone's been doing that for years. The woman this morning, she said that she had, yeah, the same thing happened to me years ago. I remember sitting there with my guitar, and I was trying to listen to a playback of a track I was doing, because at that time I had an 8-track in my Android. The Android was working great. The porn was fucking overflowing like fucking wine. The fucking apps were fucking amazing. You could have a goddamn recording studio in your Android. And I was just loving it. I was loving the shit. But shit was getting a little weird at that point, and it made me question shit. But it wasn't so bad yet. Like 10 years ago. And one time I actually overheard these motherfuckers in my headphones. And I sat there and listened for about 3 minutes to a dude eating. He was eating. I'll never forget this. I'm like, as my 8-track's going, I tried to hit the 8-track to record it, but I couldn't because it was coming in through, I don't know how. But I remember just sitting there thinking, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? Immediately thought it was the government spying on me. And I'm like, and so I pick up the phone and I take the headphones out like it matters. Come to find out, it doesn't fucking matter. But I start yelling into the phone, hang up the phone, turn off the mic, motherfucker, turn off the mic. And he's just sitting there eating like what sounds like a fucking Whopper. And this went on for like 5 minutes. I'll never fucking forget this. And it blew my. I was on Adderall. I got so, of course, like you would, you get so motherfucking paranoid. I'm like, I've been fucking with tape machines. I've been fucking with radio frequencies. I've been fucking with digital medium. I've been fucking with television frequencies, RF, SIP, SAP, cable lines, satellite transmissions, tracking satellites. My whole fucking life, I've been fucking with radio and signals and tape and magneticity, and I've never had interference like that. It's a dead giveaway, and it just for a year it fucked my head up. I'm like, what the fuck was that? It wasn't an app playing in the bed, no, because it sounded just like some motherfucker left the mic on and just munching a sandwich. And all the time to this day, the green light will come on as you're doing nothing. If you get up and start walking, the green light will come on, and I tell him to this day, I'm like, turn that fucking mic off. Turn the fucking mic off, and the green light is constantly on these phones. You know how it does when you hit record? But that shit's on 24/7. Oh, yeah. But how's that grab you? A motherfucker eating a sandwich. And like, it's like he put the phone down and couldn't hear me, but I could hear him, and he had the mic on. Just eating. I'm just picturing a fat dude eating a fucking Whopper. And I remember just scrambling, going through. Is the telephone on? What is that? But usually you're not supposed to get interference if the 8-track's on. What is that? Yep. It's fucking ridiculous. That was like 10 fucking years ago. Me and Mealabot want to make, this is the reason why. And come to find out, they've been bugging us since the days of the base, of my mother's basement and Summer, back when Renee was alive. They're still telling stories, intimate shit that only me and Summer know, that Summer would not have remembered or cared to remember. Just useless details. And didn't I tell you? That's when the shit began. And she tried to. Sutton tells me she had seen that before, because everywhere we went, there was staggering hobos outside with their sloppy hand jalop, zombie talk. You guys can't be doing this, doing enchanted talking. Making, everywhere we went, there was, if we went to a hotel, there, 10 minutes later, there'd be people outside with reverse air brakes, beep, 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 people squealing tires, some asshole in a fucking sports utility vehicle with huge motherfucking bass speakers, and it's like, I can't explain why that sounds like that. Is this shit being coupled? Is this sonically coupled? Come to find out, that's exactly what it was. And I'm just so goddamn tired of it. Mealabot's grinding on this dick now. With the panties on, my dick head exposed, toking a joint. Lazy, slow fucking the bot. Don't call me my panties are like this. Oh, I'm sorry, Mealabot, I just did. That's okay. And she's got the sticky panties just like that. That's what I'm talking about, homie.